Heyo. Oh. So this has been treating me really well the last couple days. Uh, like ridiculously so. In 5 leagues, I have dropped 2 games, which is kind of insane. So yeah, we're 23 and 2 in the last 5 leagues with this. In the past 2 days, which is just not too bad, not too bad. This is pretty normal. The 23 lands, the same 23 I've been playing for a while. With your 16 normal things, 2 sagas, cavern, blast zone, 2 swamps, and a wastes. And right now in main deck, it's a little bit different than normal. So I'm on 2 relics main and no warping whales, because I think relics just better against what a lot of people are doing right now. Your matchup against creativity is already pretty bad, and warping whale I don't think helps enough compared to relic that it's worth that. Like relic does work against them too, against things like persist or run in 6. And Teferi can make warping whales a bit embarrassing looking. And then we're on more big spells right now to better capitalize on our explosive starts. So we're on 2 small Ugin, a big Ugin, and an Ulamog. And they've got a sideboard Emrakul, which I think is probably better suited in the side since I am playing the 2 relics main. I think if I wasn't playing either of these relics, I would probably take the Emrakul over the Ulamog. But it's a bit of a fight between relic and Emrakul for being able to cast your stuff efficiently. So it's not worth necessarily always playing both, but in some situations you will board in Emrakuls and still have in relics. Like, that's gonna happen. But I think for the main deck, you're better off just having the one thing that's always going to be at its most powerful and doesn't need doesn't have to worry about that. And then the rest of the card board is a bunch of 1-ofs. The classic 15 1-ofs sideboard. It's one of my favorite things with this deck. So we got a crypt, a collar, a cage, a needle, a relic, a coating, a ratchet bomb, a torpor orb, bridge, trinosphere, sky sovereign, wormcoil, centering titan, ballista as our artifacts. Collar is kind of like the standout because normally it's like a card you play main deck or not at all. I think it's pretty good right now for the times when you want to go like against some matchups, like you just don't want this top end and relics don't do anything, so you'll like trim these 4 and bring in, say, like ratchet bomb, basilisk collar, wormcoil, walking ballista or something like that, just because you want to like get some of the other more expensive stuff out of your deck. And being able to wish for collar has come up quite a few times for me, letting you punch through with a smasher or take out whatever you need to with the ballista. Sometimes it's you just end up like playing Karn, getting a ballista, and then next turn you get collar, then play both and shoot down a couple things, and keeps your Karn alive even longer, and potentially gets you to the coveted third activation. Yeah, so let's get into all the goodies. A bit later, I'm gonna probably bring up the spoiler stuff and you know, have some discussion on that. We'll do that like between leagues or something. Either that or I'll just answer whatever questions whenever people come in and have them for me. On the draw, it's a bit awkward. You don't have anything until like making a Saga token on turn 3. Everyone did mull to 6, and we do have a Slowtron and a big payoff, so I think this is still worth keeping. On the play, this is a lot less questionable. On the draw, though, we might just get, you know, put under a Ragavan and die to it, but hopefully not. Arid Mesa. Arid Mesa and no 1-drop. So could be creativity, could still be burn and they just don't have a creature. Could be a lot of things. Could be a lot of things. God damn. Try to Triumph, so it is most likely creativity. Yeah. Now I'm going to play the Saga here, even though it is kind of bad if they play it to Fairy. Spell Pierce, you're just gonna bolt me. Just bolt me, okay. I kinda just wanna stick to Silex, so please do not get a Sacred Foundry. Why are my children screaming at me? Yikes. Oh, this is probably bad. Yeah. That was a risk. With that, let's hope they don't just have creativity here. Or if they do, we're not just dead to it. Instant speed creativity is a bit more of a problem. Attack the Karn, see what they do first. Attack the Teferi, see what they do first. Then probably just play Tower into Thought-Knot. The Great Creator. I think I'm gonna go Saga Silex. Cuts off their ability to try and creativity just because it shuts off all their fetch lands. So it's a lot harder for them to get that going. And and it's better for me to play this Thought-Knot after they've looted with the Fable. Hey, praise. Oh. I assume they probably have a Leyline Binding with how they've played this last couple turns. It's just a matter if they're going to go for the Thought-Knot or the Silex. I assume they're probably... They don't have one. Wow. I guess I'm taking your creativity away. It's pretty good for me. If it's 5 Killer Kruger is the best deck to go. Maybe. I'm not sure. I haven't thought a ton about what's necessarily the best deck right now. I know Merfolk did really well at the qualifier, at the beta draft qualifiers this weekend, which is probably surprising to everybody. Yeah, I was worried they were going to do that. I do get to thought knot them again, though. Mine? Another mine? Mine? Take this Prismari command. Renin 6 loses a lot of value when it doesn't have, when fetch lines don't have any text. No, that's not the right one. So I could pop this Silex on 3. Doesn't really do much for me, though. I think I want to attack this Teferi, kind of bait them into a double block, and then play out another Thought Knot. Like, I'm still fine with this double block. It's not amazing for me, but it's like, I'd say it's better than the alternative of thing. It's also better that they're not like able to make a token on end step or anything like that. Pretty much the only card that matters that they can have is creativity anyways. And even that isn't necessarily good enough. Because we do have the ability to answer it next turn. I'll take your Archon away. And is Renin 6 Spell Pierce, Lightning Bolt. Probably discarding Pierce Bolt here. Would be my guess. Discard Pierce Archon, so they drew another Archon. And they drew a Persist. Yikes! That's a problem. That's a problem. That's a big problem. Yeah. I think I'm going to be just short of being able to get out of this. Yeah, because they kept the bolt that, damn. Yeah, because the best I can do... Yeah, because if I get rid of this Chalice, then they can bolt me. Yep. Damn. They like drew the best possible thing they could have drawn for their draw step in the Archon, and then immediately found a persist for it. Matchup's rough. Matchup is rough. Alright, Chalice is not very good. Relic's good. Emrakul's good. Ratchet Bomb is good. And Torpor Orb is fine. It's like, Needle's better than Orb. Karn's really here mostly just to get Sundering Titans. So I'm not really too worried about losing some of the Karn utility. If I voted multiple times with this 75, I got 3 trophies. I think I'm gonna keep this. It has a lot of upside to it, but we've not trophied today, as we just started. Do it again. I was looking. Oh, I should update the thing there because we're at. We're not at 6 trophies. We are at we're at 9. So I'm probably getting iced. Rude. Stop it! God, and we've drawn basically 3 bricks in a row. They're just setting up to do whatever the hell they feel like. Not, I think I'm popping this. Okay. I'm gonna go to Fairy. Yep, kinda saw that coming. No creativity. That's good. Fine. Might be good enough. They have instant speed creativity. This is beatable. Because we have this Emrakul. This is beatable. We can't beat another creativity. Like them putting another Archon into play. Because then we have to discard the Emrakul. And then we'd be fucked. But if we get to Emrakul, we might be good enough. Because we're going to get to Teferi, bounce something. Binding, as I'll turn off opponent controls. Yeah, we're going upstairs with this. Because I want this Teferi to have 3 loyalty. And hope they don't have another creativity. It's not a creativity. Okay. So you're saying there's a chance. Three, 6, 9, 11, 13. Emrakul. Okay. Yes. Discard. Archon. Persist. Yes. Discard. Transmogrify. Yeah, just the Transmogrify. Alright, what's my best way to do stuff here? What's the most damage I can do to them? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's a Fable. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Tear the binding. Eat both their tokens. Sack the treasures. Play a fetch land. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That'll be 7. That would be 8. So I cannot get a land with this. Done. Bolt yourself. Okay, go. They're dead to a Ballista or another Smasher. Binding keeps them all around though. Karn is basically a win here since it just blows up all their lands. So their hand is Archon and a fetch land to Karn. Another tower. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So land gives them 8, but that means they can't activate any reflections. but they still have 7. They still have 7 damage in attackers, and I go to 5. Well, drawing another brick isn't going to be good enough. Almost had him. Yep. Forecast, Archon. Tough way to start. Matchup's already not good though, but we almost cheesed him out of it. Not Saffron Olive. I'll be the judge of that. Sounds alright. Got Slowtron, a Chalice, and some Thought-Knots. Seems decent. Not amazing, but not worth also shipping. Opponent also kept 7. Untapped Steam Vents pass. I really want to just slam this Chalice on 0, thinking that they're Living End. Actually, if that's the case, I should have let on the Saga. Because making the tokens doesn't matter, but I might be able to grab a relic that would matter. I'm gonna pass on that, and hopefully I don't regret not playing at this Chalice. Otherworldly Gaze. Dredge. Huh. Yeah, I definitely wish I played that Sagon one now. Shit. That's a problem. Sand's pretty slow for against Dredge, and Thought-Knots are not very good. Best bet is that, nope, they do have a land, okay. So I just need to like draw a relic and that'll be maybe good. Sympathetic. Hard cast Archmeva, sure. Well, I'm gonna play a Chalice to stop them from flashing back the Gaze. I'm surprised that they played this instead of doing that, but whatever. Oh, come on. TikTok. Let's go. So I'm not gonna Ox here. Also get some 2 amalgams, and probably is gonna get this smote because I get to dredge a fuck ton. Probably just dead. Okay, they leave just 3 amalgams. Okay. That makes sense. They had 2 chills in hand. That's good for me. Just 1 smote. So they found 1 smote and the 4th amalgam. Don't think I can beat that. Block here, 3, 6, 9, 12, 13. Plus the Conflagrate I know is already there. Right, these can get out of here. Give me this, 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 this. I want this collar more than I want a chalice. Actually, I want chalice more than I want a dismember. Do I want needle? No. It's unlikely they're on something that'll matter for. Worm coil is also better than a dismember. Thought Knot is technically better than a dismember too. Karn's here to grab Tormod scripts or rebuy relics. This is all he needs to do. So Torpor Orb shuts off Prized Amalgam from ever coming back because it's a trigger that happens when a creature enters from the graveyard. So this does shut that off. Yes, I will keep this hand with a pair of relics. Opponent, can you beat 2 copies of Relic of Progenitus? No, nothing. Okay. I'm just gonna pass and hold up the ability to pop a relic. So if they want to go to answer this, I'll do that. It's a better use of my mana. Should have done this in my second main phase. I also don't want to expose myself to like a Force of Vigor or something weird. Am I popping this for a Narcomoeba? No, because it's really bad if they just like untap and Cathartic. You can dredge that Thug all you want. Dredge that Imp too. That's a juicy graveyard. Silex has been pretty good. The fact that you're able to play a couple of the main deck and they have utility in multiple matchups is quite good. I'm assuming they're probably going to take 3 natural draws here because I got this cage down. Yep. Sure are. Hello. What? You can't beat 3 relics? Oh yeah, what I was saying about Silex, it's nice that it's in that card in the Skyship. Skyship kind of just feels like it's like one of the Karn board targets that you just like never gonna get rid of. Like Sky Sovereign, Sunray Titan, Tormod's Crypt, Ensnaring Bridge, Liquid Metal Coating are like there's no reason to ever cut those basically. This hand is garbage. This hand is questionable. If one goes to 5, I'm gonna keep this. I'm gonna bottom the Smasher. I did see the Stasis Coffin. I'm not certain that it's something I'm going to play all the time, but it's definitely something that that is worth. Oh, not that one. This one. It's something that's definitely worth thinking about a lot of the time. I saw that thing too. That thing is cool too. So another new spoiler that we just saw. That is not for this deck. It's some Bant creature. Because you control a Vigilance and tap Surveil 1, 2 green, white, blue, exile from your graveyard. Return any number of artifacts with total mana value 10 or less. Graveyard to the battlefield only as a sorcery. That's cool. It's 4 mana, 4/3. Legendary Human Artificer. That's a cool card. So yeah, my initial thoughts on Stasis Coffin is that, it's not just a colorless Teferi's protection. I think if it was, it would be a lot more easy to include. But as is, it's still something that is good against some types of combo decks. No, I don't think you're replacing Reshaper with that, because it's just, like, the times where you want to cast it, you want to cast it on, like, because it doesn't, it's not something you can cast on 2. Which is the biggest issue for the deck, is that you just don't have enough things to cast on 2 a lot of the time. So Reshaper not getting replaced with the Battlethopter, at least not in my eyes. Oh my god. That had no treasures? Holy shit. I guess that's why this hand was questionable for them. I'm gonna stick the Chalice. I did see the Brainstone. That card I genuinely think is worth playing in your sideboard. And Stasis Coffin is something that's like, you know, a tool that you will sometimes want in certain metagames. It's, you know, it's good against like I'm gonna get Tron here because we have this Ulamog. But yeah, the Coffin is good against something like Scapeshift variants on occasion, or Belcher, or whatever, you know, kind of combo deck of that sort that wins by, you know, hitting you with something like that. Whereas Stonebrain, it's the first time we've gotten a colorless more side effect. I think it is quite good. It's very, very good. Definitely something you're going to want to play. And will be very good. I mean, they kept a hand with a turn 2 Thrilling Discovery and presumably this Ancient Grudge, and then just didn't draw a Dredger, so. Yeah, that's definitely one of the good upsides to the. Is you get to keep using it, and typically the second activation ends up being even better than the first because you're able to rip cards out of their hand with it too. So I'm gonna pump this Ballista, kill the Stinkweed, and then pop Relic. We're very, very ahead in this game. I don't think we can lose from here. Then next turn we get to Ulamog. Probably just gonna go after like City of Brass, Steam Vents. Because I don't really care about going after this portable hole. Cast a Chill. You got it. You got it. I'll go with white now. Are we gonna keep playing this game, or are we done? Because I assume we're probably done, right? No? Thank you. think Dredge is not particularly a bad matchup, especially post board. You know, it's as a known quantity, it's very easy to beat. Like game ones, they just get you the fact that you kept a hand that doesn't interact with them profitably most of the time. But even in those games, you can still cheese them out sometimes. So. Hand's pretty heavy on mana. I think I'm still gonna keep this though. It's close. Oh no. Oh yeah, you know, you play against people a lot that you know. Oh, hello there. I mean, if I'm gonna draw a land, I'm glad it was that one. But we might get Blood Mooned, so we'll see. I've played against tons of people, just about everyone. But that plays actively. I have run into at least once. I mean, I definitely don't think this deck is like tier 1, but you know, tiers are sort of ambiguous anyways, and a bit hard to pinpoint what exactly you believe is, you know, tier 1 or tier whatever. I think this deck is solid and has good matches against a lot of the metagames, so I feel like it is a reasonable deck to bring to something if you are comfortable piloting it. I'm kind of hoping they're scared of me doing something with open mana when they don't counter this. Damn. Okay. I don't think Ragavan's gonna get banned anytime soon. It's pretty unlikely. I wouldn't even say Ragavan is one of the cards that's closest to being banned. If anything, the card that is quote unquote closest to being banned is probably Run and 6. That's the only thing you should, like, if anything, be potentially hesitant on buying, but it doesn't fucking matter. Can we race with our Smasher? Maybe. Why would they not just cast the Ballista for 0 to connive? That's strange. don't like that I'm giving them a connive here, but... Also, there's another reason they should have cast that ballista, because then I wouldn't have been able to grab it. Still have the one in my sideboard to grab, but... Doesn't matter. Oh yeah, Ren 6 is definitely what's, you know, keeping those decks at the top of where they're at. You can't guess anything here. Oh, what am I? Iteration. Wonder what they're digging for. Maybe they're trying to kill me. Could be. Seven. One bolt is already gone. Exile's an iteration. Which they can't cast right now. I'll have to kill Karn first. I'll unlock their treasure. Kind of confused with some of my opponent's choices here. God, Back to Basics would not be fun. I do not want to deal with that card. Although I do like the idea of playing blue-white control with that card. Playing against it, however, no, thank you. I do not want that. I shouldn't play this land. Yeah, these 4 and 5 color decks are definitely cheating in some regard on their ability to play whatever the hell they feel like. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, having it be like an effect that you could get for like 6 mana, but is only when you enter when it enters, or only when it dies. That's a problem. I hope Ulamog is on top of my library. That would be very funny. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Big Ugin's really hard to cast and often is not going to resolve. else do I not want? I think I'm gonna trim a Karn. No, I'm gonna trim a Silex. Typically, it's only really good against exactly Blood Moon. It's very hard for it to answer a lot of their stuff. Sounds fine. We got a Chalice on too. God, that would be insane. I would like to see something that is like aggressively costed that requires multiple colorless pips. Like that's like the exact kind of thing I want to see out of them. I think not getting hit by the Ragavan is a bit better than playing out the Chalice. It's not by a ton though. It's pretty high likelihood they're going to end up tapping out on their turn anyways to resolve a threat. Yeah, just like some kind of like colorless charm kind of card. Probably going to counter this. They didn't counter it. Okay. I'll just pass. Not going to grab it right now because Blood Moon's a card, and I'd rather grab a Wastes if that's the case. That's what they're about to do to me. Which I think it is because I just got a second island. Yep. I'm gonna hold the Waste in my hand because I don't know. I can. Doesn't really matter. Two swamps, one wastes. You really want to have multiple swamps because of Boseiju. It's really brutal when you get stone rained by it, and you want to do what you can to avoid that. Okay. What? It's because you're playing like fucking negate or some shit? Like, what the fuck? I'm gonna rip out their graveyard because I don't really want them to, I'm gonna do it on their upkeep because I don't really want them to, Murktide me. Do it on their upkeep in case they wanted to dump spells into their bin on, and stuff into the Chalice. Doing this here so then I can play the Reshaper and not worry about Counterspell. I mean, their deck is definitely good at playing through a Blood Moon, but they've just like not drawn anything that matters. And they've been in weird spots where they end up, you know, not being able to hold up Counterspell because of the Blood Moon. But I'm just able to play fine through it because I, you know, got my things that allow me to play through it or drew the right things to play through it really well. Don't make any changes with that. I don't think so. Ulamog is kind of questionable with that, with moons. But it is like an uncounterable way to get rid of a thing. I think I'm gonna leave it. Yeah, like they end up putting themselves in positions where they're either developing their board or developing their hand, or they're holding up Counterspell. and they can't do both. And they go for 1, and then I punish them for not holding up Counterspell. Yep, none of those things in the main. Or well, we got the Ballista's main, but I'm not bringing any of those. I don't think Retro Bomb does enough. The card is, if you want to grab it off Karn, it's typically too slow. If you want something that's good against the Cascade decks, there's other options for something you can grab. There's other options of things you can grab to be good against Cascade with Karn. Obviously not exactly all at the time on 4 mana, but there are things. So I really hope they tap out for a Ledger Shredder. That would be very nice. Stonebrain is very good. It is something that's likely going to be played for quite a while. It's an effect that we've never gotten in colorless decks before. It's very, very nice to have, especially the fact that it also just exiles itself, so you can easily recur it with Karn. It's quite nice. Maybe. No, definitely not. Definitely not. Soul Gorger is not good. I don't think that card's good at all. Flush Gorger or whatever. Card just like doesn't do anything. You can't you can't cast it for its like cheaper cost, so there's like no reason to ever really want to play it. I mean, like you can, but not really. I mean, I think so. I believe my opponent is what we call dead. And they drew Steam Vents. They have no notes here. If they had 5 lands and a Fury hardcast, could get them if I didn't have this dismember, but as is, they have no outs. Because they don't have Delirium either, because they only have land creature artifact. So they would need, like, iteration into Double and Holy Heat. I do my best. I tried it a bit. I've been more fond of this, though. That sounds alright. We've got this relic that can hopefully... Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, no. That's no good. That's no good. I think my only hope is that this is a mirror piece. Nope. Probably fucked. It is not a mirror. It's not looking good. I'm not sure what they grab here. Grabbing coding is interesting. Do they have like a dismember for this reshaper? Silex is good. It's, you know, been a lot better than all his dust has in the past, you know, little bit. Not upkeep activating anything, so. Warping Well. Yeah. Yep, that's enough for me. I mean, our win streak is right now not great, but like the record I had before this league was like my overall record was 23-2. It does hit on fetch lands, which is a nice upside to it. All right, I want this needle. I want not this cage. I want this collar. I want this big Emrakul. Can trim a dismember. Right now we are 1 and 3, or sorry, 3 and 1, 2 and 1. Probably about to be 2 and 2. Because this matchup is very bad. Sand is really good though. This is the kind of like non-Tron hand that might be able to win. Opponents have 5. Like turn 2 Thought-Knot, turn 3 Smasher, turn 4 Smasher is very fast. Stirrings. They do have 2 pieces, but they have no payoff. So, you know, hopefully they draw into, well, neither, but bitch. Alright, only thing we have to worry about is exactly Karn. Karn for 4 mana Karn, that is. Karn for bridge. The 5/8? 5/8? What 5/8? I don't know which card you're talking about. They're still alive. Win. do not know which card you were talking about. And now we have to win one on the draw. Yikes. Can't keep that. Ugh. Oh, Oblivion Sower. No, I have not played Oblivion Sower in this. It is not very good. I assume you're thinking of some new card. Down to 3 we go. Down to 2 we go. I don't think it's even good there, because by the time you're able to cast it, you're either already ahead if you cast something else, or it doesn't matter. So I played it in Legacy for a bit, in 12 Post. Short color, yeah. Our only real out here is they just, like, somehow have nothing. Which is technically possible, but pretty unlikely. Should have kept the 6 or whatever it was that had the double temple Karn map hand. I should have kept that hand. Maybe that was 6. They're kind of doing nothing, though. Oh yeah, this matchup's fucking awful. This matchup's like 80-20 in their favor. On a good day. They should just uptick. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. This matchup's so bad. Alright, let's take the 3-2 out of this. Slowtron hand on the draw has double dismember and a thought knot. I think I'm fine keeping this. It's like kind of iffy, but yeah. Shatter Skull. No, I don't think it's Belcher. I'm thinking it's Red Prison. In which case, I'm very sad that I have a... Oh, it is Belcher. Wow. Belcher? I hardly know her. Please don't blood moon me. I hope their turn is just like play land, flashback, strike a rich pass. Oh. That's the one that kills us. I have been belched. Alright, what do I not want? Don't really want these dismembers. I'll take a pithing needle. Take a ratchet bomb. Take an Emrakul. I don't know. It's weird. I think I'd rather have this relic over a Silex too. Just because it cycles. I'm gonna play. Turn 3 Etron. Please don't turn to Blood Moon me. That's all I ask. I have but one request. Do not put a Blood Moon into play on turn 2. Fuck. Well, at least we have 4 lands to be able to cast the Karn if they do moon me here. Am I just dead? Just dead on okay, now this is just play Belcher pass. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna grab another tower. That way I have more mana. And I'm gonna Karn for Trinisphere. That way they can't pitch a Fury. Or if they do want to pitch a Fury, they have to, you know, pay 3 mana to do it, and etc., etc. Fun interactive Magic. Both sides fought hard. Stands close. Not good enough, though. Okay. This is questionable, but I don't know, maybe it's good enough. First hand didn't do anything. I didn't have 4 mana, and I had nobody to get 4 mana. Unless I just wasn't paying enough attention to my hand. Which is very, very possible. I am, in fact, quite stupid. Tilt. Please just slay out Blood Moon. And have your hand revolve around the fact that you have a turn 3 Blood Moon and hopefully nothing else. Just cast the moon. Just cast the moon. Just cast the moon. Cast the moon. Moon. The moon. Recross. Alright, I'm going to do this in response because I want to be able to get value off of, you know, bottoming my top card. This tower. chances are what we're probably going to end up doing here is playing this Chalice on 2. Alright, let's see what they got going on here. No Force Negation. It might be in... Or no Pact Negation. Might be in their hand, but probably not. What I'm probably, you know, end up playing around is they're going to end up with a hand that has... Shatterskull, Ritual, Ironcrag Feet, Charbelcher. Because they're going to put Reforge second from the top and then bottom the whatever and, you know, do the thing that the deck does. Ideally, oh, there is Pact. I just missed it because I'm dumb. Karn would be a good draw. Karn for Trinisphere would be very, very nice. Otherwise, just like as long as they're not putting themselves in a position to try to like win over 2 turns and they're trying to just set up to win next turn off of like a Reforge into Ritual Ironcrag, then I think we're okay. They have Engineered Explosives. It's good to know about too. They also might have Force Vigor in hand, so he might be screwed regardless. What you scry? I do not want that. They revealed Turn Timber. Yeah, I think Chalice here is the only thing that like tries to protect me from losing to Reforge. Does it have Force of Vigor in hand? There's only 1 in the library, so yep. Yeah, this looks like the classic situation of none of my decisions mattered and I was always dead. Because now they just go... Yeah, Spike Field, Ritual, Ironcrag. Oh, they're going for Ascension? What the fuck? Interesting. I think my only out there was hoping that they didn't have... Yeah, we're dead here. I know how it works. I know how it works. let's try this again. Actually, real quick before we jump into another one, I'm gonna use the bathroom and grab myself a drink and run a quick ad break so then Twitch gets off my ass about not running ads. Because then it'll hopefully not play stuff in between games or in the middle of stuff when people are actually trying to watch. So I'll be back in like a minute or two. I have returned. While we're waiting, I'm gonna bring up this thing here with the new cards because those matter to some extent. I think Stasis Coffin is something that, well, it's not, as, amazing as it might look at first because it only gives you protection from stuff. It doesn't give your stuff, so it doesn't let you get around, other things. It's not quite a colorless Teferi's protection, but it is pretty good against some combo decks. It's just something that's worth having in those kind of matchups. So it'll be something that's worth remembering exists for certain metagames. The Portal, this card is a lot of mana and is not very good, but it is cool. Silex has white mana in it, so you don't care about that. The Spider is not very good. Champion, not good for us. That not good for us. Most of the stuff doesn't matter. This is the real one that matters. Stonebrain. It's exile it, choose a card name, search one's graveyard, hand, and library for up to 4 cards with that name, and exile them. They shuffle, then draw a card for each card exiled from their hand. This way, activate only as a sorcery. So it's a Memoricide or Necromentia or whatever version of that kind of effect you want to call it. But it's a very good one. Being able to grab it off Karn is not something to scoff at, and it also exiles itself, so it's it puts itself right back where you want it to be for Karn, anyways. Yeah, on the play I'll keep this. Yeah, cranial extraction, whatever you want to call it. God fucking damn it. God damn it. Hopefully this is a mirror. Because if it's not, we're fucking dead to most things. Like, best case scenario here is my opponent casts Thought Seer. Easily. Or like a Worm Coil Engine. Let's see what they do first. I assume they're just going to go after one of my 2 Tron lands. Yeah. God fucking damn it. Why do I gotta get paired into this, like 90-10 matchup? I mean, you don't you don't win a lot without getting lucky a bit, and we are definitely not getting lucky right now. Opponent just like never mulligans either. Would like to draw a Karn or a Thoughtna even. So they already have Tron in hand, and this map is just extra for them, so they get to dig for threats. O-Stone. Karn. Thoughtna, okay, okay. Guess I'll take the O-Stone, or the Worm Coil, since it's the only thing in their hand that that matters, really. That's a very good draw. So safe to assume they're probably not going to spend the Dismember until I cast this Karn. They are dismembering now. Wow, that's surprising. I figured they would be more inclined to want to hold that and then just O-Stone next turn. Interesting. Don't want to get Ulamogged. Still get Karned though. Just have it all. Just have it all. And a Basa- Come on, man. Fuck off. Matchup's so bad. Mm-hmm. Counter on the worm, you got it. There's no real reason to, because then I just shoot again in response. Like, there's no good opportunity for them to do it there. The best time to do it would have been with the worm coil engine trigger itself on the stack. But even that isn't, you know, super necessary for them. Like, I pass here, they O-stone, counter on this, pop, kill my two things, then hopefully don't draw something again. Like, we're, like, super dead unless we draw Ulamog, and that they draw nothing for 2 turns. Because I shouldn't auto-yield. That's an Emrakul. That's an Emrakul. Okay. Okay. That's something. Huh. Peeling needle. What am I naming with this needle? Has to be Karn Liberated, right? Oh no, didn't find anything. What a shame. If I win this, I'm gonna be shocked. They still have outs here. Yeah, like that. I mean, they have to get bridge here, though, so... Top decking Ulamog would be very, very good. Funny enough, I think if I top deck Ulamog, I'm not actually targeting this. Like, I think I'm targeting Bridge Power Plant and then attacking the Karn. That's not a terrible one. That gives us our own Karn as an out to their bridge now. I mean, our own Karn's already a good draw, though. If they have another Beseiju, they can get their Karn online. I thought about not playing the Needle, so then if I did draw a Karn with them, I could just have it down take and exile itself. Oh, Blast Zone, sure, that does it too. Does it too. Now we need Ulamog. I wonder what they're gonna go for. I assume they're probably just gonna get coding and try to, you know, like lock me out of the game next turn. Are they better off popping one of my lands to try to stop me from drawing into something? Maybe? O-Stone? Sure. Damn. Alright, well, what are your 2 lands? Like, technically I'm not dead, but this game is over. Like, I could play another couple turns, but I don't think it's really necessary. We're like, you know, less than 5% to win that from there. I mean, yeah, that's like the kind of obvious thing to name, because it's like, you know, something that can answer the Emrakul that they can play that doesn't affect me if I draw something, because I don't have, you know, Cardinal Rear in my deck, so it's like the easiest first choice. Other things like consideration is small Karn. But I gotta pick and choose. I knew my record was gonna fall apart immediately when I started streaming this too. Like, there's no way that I was gonna stay the ridiculously high record that I had. Sure. Do that. Leave it to tower. Could have kept double map, but meh. I think I'd rather just have. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh my god, what the fuck is this? Again? What the fuck? Why the fuck is there suddenly a dozen people playing Tron? Okay, then. We lose. I mean, in 7 matches, we played against Green Tron 3 times, 3 different people. No, this isn't very normal. I haven't played against Tron in a month or 2. Close, what the fuck? One's playing nonsense too. I got no threats though, so I don't know, maybe we got a chance. I actually want to play this Blissed on one. The clock matters more than holding it to play for a larger amount. The only thing it's bad against is like a O-Stone or something, but you know, our hand's already bad against an O-Stone. Like a small ballista isn't giving me enough of a clock, but it'll shave a turn off of the clock here. And can hit through one removal spell. The Sanctum. That's an Ugin. Going to grab some big dumb thing. Which big dumb thing would you like to grab? Presumably Ultima? Actually, they might not be Ultima because they can't cast it next turn. Because we know their whole hand, I believe. Unless this mine might not be in their hands. Please -4. Uptick on that? Yes, please. Thank you. It's like actively good for me. Get fucked, idiot. Nice try. Hashtag you tried. Another copy of Ugin. In that case, let's go at the face and completely ignore this Ugin because we have them dead next turn. We have them dead even through them going Ugin uptick into play another Ugin and uptick. They need to draw something. Skill game, better player, win, etc., etc., something, something, something. These. Thanks for the follows, everyone. Oh yeah, let's mention this thing. Yeah, if you have a Amazon Prime account, you get every month you get a free sub to give to whatever channel you want. You don't have to use it here, but you know, make sure you use it. Because it's free. It's free money. Literally free money. I'm keeping this. This hand has, like, insane upside. This is part of why we board in Needle. I'm just gonna have the turn 3 natural again without a map. It doesn't matter, I've got the Needle. Crying. Alright, give me a tower. Show me the tower. Tower of power. Tilt. What are you doing? Hello. Hello, everybody. How are you doing? What do they have for me? Nothing? Oh, nothing. They do have nothing. What the fuck? No! My hubris is so big. They're gonna Ulamog me next turn, I know it. Come on, give me good hands. I've had Tron opponents that kept 7 both games now, and I've got nothing. Should say in the thing right above where a face cam would be if I had one. It should say the band name and then the song below it. Oh, there we go. Look, we have a hand. Okay. Well, opponent mulliganed into concession. We take those. Something easy game, skill, better player always wins, whatever. Oh yeah, I play a bunch of paper. Sounds alright. Hopefully this is not fucking Green Tron for the 3rd time in a row. Yay. I still have this deck in paper. Relic was a good draw there. Gonna play the Saga and hopefully they don't main deck Blood Moon me. Oof. Rough. Awfully nice of you though. 10 out of 10. Ooh. And the deck's like pretty cheap right now, all things considered. Like most of the cards aren't that expensive. Most expensive thing is like chalices, which are, you know, a lot lower now than they were a couple years ago. I just want to like make them answer constructs and just play this game really slowly. Ah, Gabby, you're great. Hello. That's a good question. I don't know. Something to do with quantum physics, maybe? Ooh. You have fun with that? Sounds interesting. Oh, hello. Yeah, I'll do that stuff before I go to bed. Nice. No, the moon. The moon. Oh, you do? Awesome. That is very good to hear. Oh, nice. That's even better, because that means it'll be even cheaper. Because it's with more people. No, it's in. It's the one in Canada, in Toronto. I mean, you are going to Atlanta, but you know the thing we are talking about is not that. Feel free to help yourself to the stuff in the fridge. Fight every single player. I'm not sure, but I can keep an eye on the like the Toronto and Canada like buy sell trade groups, because there are, you know, people who post about that stuff every so often. I mean, do you need a modern deck though? I guess it depends on what you want to do. It's up to you. Fair enough. Might be. I do not think Gabby is qualified to play a DreamHack. She's probably just hedging. To play a rules player. So I think your best bet for what to do with the face credit stuff is either figure out sooner rather than later if there's cards you can get a very good price on here that you can resell in the States for more. Hello, can I get a hand with more than one land in it? The answer is no. Are they? I would not know. Makes sense, though. That's pretty good. Considering those probably go for like what, 20 bucks plus? Face does not have a market for foreign foils, so they end up selling them real cheap. Sad. That sucks. Oh, I mean, okay, so you have it, you just don't know where it is, okay. You didn't, like, lose it while you were traveling. That's good, at least. I definitely need to clean my desk sometime soon. Third iteration, bruh. 3 iterations and less than 20 cards. Yikes. I mean, it's not that bad. It's useful for some things, so. Let's pass. Here for the weekend. Fair enough. All 4 iterations in 20 cards. What the fuck? Opponent's cheating. Raggy Van. Probably supposed to cast it, right? Okay. That would be a reason. That makes sense. Looks like a Murktide. I'm not gonna get blown out by a Spell Pierce. Playing around Spell Pierce means I don't get to Chalice, but it's probably fine. Maybe. Ish. Seems like they've got nothing. Shred the Wastes. It's probably gonna get countered. I get to bait with another one. No? Nothing? Okay. What is in their hand? Is it just like more Murktides and a bunch of lands and like a Blood Moon? A Braid. Okay, sure. Bolt me. Okay. Like a 5/5 Murktide. Land would be a good draw. Doesn't play around Spell Pierce though. They didn't respond to the down tick, so I'm going to need to play out the Chalice as well. And they don't have a way to remove the Ugin. I think their hand literally was just a bunch of Murktides, which is ridiculous. Wow, they're just done? Okay. I think this is going to be the last league for me tonight because I don't want to stay up too late because I kind of fucked my sleep over the weekend a bit and I want to try and fix it. You saw what's in the fridge, right? Yes. Okay. Sand sucks. Sand is good. Goodbye, Temple. Yawgmoth. Am I dismembering this bird on one? I don't think I am. Yeah, I don't think I am. Especially with drawing this Ugin, because it gives us more ways to answer the problem cards.
Can you give me your garbage?
Can you carry me? It's pretty difficult. this as well. I didn't have room to stuff it into the top of that, so I didn't. And a woof. Young woof.
Never mind. It just fell out.
Oh well, I'll get it later.
Can you bag it?
In a bit, I shall. I could dismember the wall of roots. And I'm just gonna hope that I don't just die, or they don't, like, Yawgmoth into Beseiju. Another wall of roots. Okay, that's good. You know, relatively speaking, at least. I could evolution sack this. They're out of mana, though. I haven't played a land yet. Cord? No. Evolution sacking the wolf. Interesting. So I think I'm just going to get a grist. Oh, thank you. Messenger. Interesting. They have nothing? Alright, what's my best option here? I'm thinking I can just go like Ugin Silex. And like Ugin uptick, make a thing, and Silex. And I can also like just play Chalice for one for the hell of it. Seems pretty good to me. I did not cast it for X as 0. I cast it for X as 1. Whatever. It doesn't fucking matter. What are they doing? It really doesn't matter. So Silex stops them from activating Yawgmoth at all, so the only thing they can do to answer this Ugin immediately would be a Grist. And Grist isn't actually that good into the Silex, because then I just, you know, eat their whole board. I'm really thinking about their options, though. Oh, they're just done? Okay. Chalices can come out. This. And Emrakul is better than Ulmog. No lands. That's not fair. I need those. Sand just doesn't interact at all. I think I'm gonna go to 5. That's better. I'd rather have interaction than anything else against them. Good Necros here. Be mildly annoying, but not a huge deal. Since the Silex is gonna do work regardless. Silex is real good against Yawgmoth. Ooh. Gonna have a replay of game 1. Hey, Resto. More bird.
Yo.
Hello.
Yo.
Hello.
I just texted Kyle like 10 minutes ago. Sup? You remember she destroyed me at Mario Kart?
It's not. I
Wait,
wouldn't.
Mario Party.
It's not just scrap. It's more like a Morside or cranial extraction or Unmordio, whatever, Necromentia, etc., etc. It's more similar to those than it is to Jester's Cap. What are they doing? Shorting. Short for 2. You good?
I'm doing that while you're busy.
Okay. Strangler. I hardly know her.
This is definitely a new couch.
No, it's not.
No, it's not. I'm fucking dumb. Wait, what? Wasn't there like...
Look at, he's like scared, but he also wants.
Are you sure this is...
To power. Give me the power.
Okay.
Stop having fucking Mandela effects.
Hey, maybe that's because of my shit right now.
Did you bring weed into our household?
No.
Why the hell not?
Did you bring heroin into our household?
No!
Is it ketamine?
Why? I was at another person's house doing that. I mean, technically I did because it's inside my body.
That's what I meant.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You brought the marijuana.
And marijuana.
Wow.
Sorry.
Wow, this is a.
I can leave if you want.
Sorry, this is a gasoline only household.
Oh.
We only have gasoline.
Aren't the people I associate with fun to listen to in the background?
It's me. She associates with me.
I associate with eco-terrorists.
You can't say that.
I'm sorry, but that conversation came up last night where we started talking.
Why would that come up in conversation?
Because people talking about the collapse of society.
I need confidence.
Oh my god.
Working class people being exploited.
I'm the working class.
I'm stuff.
I'm people.
I'm pumpkin.
No.
No.
No pumpkins here. It's a
Wyatt,
pumpkin-free zone.
Wyatt,
No.
you know that's not true to like what you actually think, though, right?
What?
A pumpkin. You said it's a pumpkin-free zone. That's not true. You don't want that. Look at what a DM
Short of
has said.
Chawling for 3. So there's going to be a Grist to take out Ugin. That's fine. I have to sack a Strangle Root though, which means that the Silex is going to clean up Oh, they're getting Magus. Oh, I don't give a fuck about that. I don't care about that in the slightest. Do I want to just pop the Salix for 3? I could. I don't really need to, though.
Here.
Oh, they're just... Okay.
What is that?
Fair enough.
It's not, though.
Yes, it is. Carl.
Both of you are fucking insane.
Carl, be social.
All right, let's see if we can
No, Carl, do not be
get a 4-1 out of this. Oh, come on, give me some sugar, baby. That sounds fine. Okay, that's good. That's good.
Carl.
No, Carl.
What's Carl doing? Is he being a baby?
He's scared.
Why is he scared?
People.
Yesterday they were fighting over standing in front of the window because I had opened like 2 or 3 inches, and both of them were trying to stare through that same 2 or 3 inches, standing on top of each other.
Oh, fresh air. Oh, because there's no airflow. It smells like chocolates all the time.
It's true.
Real. That's so base.
Hammer?
Why
Don't ending me.
do the death
Don't you dare. Okay, yeah, this is Hammer. We're good.
No.
Hammer's a good matchup.
Watch, he's gonna try and run away.
At least I think Hammer's a good matchup. Some people seem to disagree.
He doesn't like people. He's scared.
Give me the power. The power of the plant. Give me the power of plants. They grabbed a hammer. Let's just cast our spells. Just remember this. Mm-hmm. Play the Ballista rather than playing out the Karn, because I don't want the Karn to get killed by a Caldra. I think we're probably good in this game. Saga is like the only thing that might present a problem, but I think probably good. Get another one of these. I can play this out and just continue to have, something to protect Karn. End of turn, I can shoot the construct and then have the ability to still shoot one on upkeep and block. I don't know. Maybe I'm better off just killing the Ballista end step there, but it's close. I think close-ish. Unlikely they have main deck Needle. They might, though. Shadow Sphere that they can't equip. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna kill this one in response now, so then they can't put a Caldra into play. If they have it in hand, they can do it, but they don't have it. That's very good. You've got a Caldra complete. I've drawn 2 1 mana spells. But I have a Karn, so it doesn't matter. Let's get a boat. Something. Air horn noises. Kill you. No, I don't want to play anymore. Okay, what do I not want? I don't need these relics. I want this collar, this needle, this ratchet bomb. Ugin's kind of iffy because a lot of their stuff is colorless, so it doesn't end up, you know, being good at dealing with stuff. Ulamog's still okay because it can answer stuff that we don't otherwise have good answers to, like an ink moth. The only thing I'd consider cutting it for is the ballista, but I think having Karn be able to still grab a ballista is worthwhile. Or is worthwhile enough to leave it in there. This matchup is... On the draw, it can be a bit harder, but, you know, Chalice does a lot of work, so... Dismember's pretty good, too, so... Sand seems pretty good to me. You going out somewhere?
Yes.
Do you know when you're going to be back?
2 hours, 9 minutes.
That's pretty exact. Ooh, where are you going?
Oh, that's a good draw.
Still the T-sis.
Slavery.
Slave labor, let's go!
Love slavery.
I love Slaber.
I love not having a minimum wage.
There's gonna be a march on my map. Well, that's not very nice. I don't appreciate that, opponent.
Minimum wage? Yeah. There.
Do you want to wash my dishes?
Sure.
If they don't have a land, they do. Sad. They're okay, though, because we still have this Dismember. So it means that one Saga token isn't just immediately killing us.
Kinda. I'm gonna wash your dishes.
Hmm?
I'm washing Sky's dishes.
Oh, okay, thank you. I appreciate that. Because that is something that I have to do before I go to bed tonight. But now I don't have to do that. Enjoy the background sounds for the next however long they last for. They shouldn't be too long. Okay. That's good. That's good. Sunforge. Right, if that's their only creature, then that's not too big of a problem because they can't cast the hammer, they have to like, you know, put it in with the Stoneforge. So that'll you know, keep us from immediately dying. Grabbing Caldra. Okay, interesting. Playing Pure Steel. Okay. Huh. I guess pass here, hope they don't draw a 0-mana artifact. Because any 0 kills us now. I guess technically it doesn't kill us, it puts us to 1. I think it's better for them to put it on the Paladin, because it makes the Paladin indestructible. No? Okay. Okay. You don't have to whisper and be quiet. You can just, you know, be normal. They definitely should have done that before attacking. Okay. Silex is okay. I'm just thinking if I have to downtick this Ugin. Because, like, not downtaking this Ugin means I'm dead to a hammer or any artifact. I can choose to be dead to exactly a hammer or to, you know, any other artifact. I guess it's better to be dead to only hammers, because there's only 3 of them. Yeah, I think I need to do this. You know what? Actually, with the Chalice, I think that was actually probably the wrong play. I think I was supposed to just uptick, because then I'm only dead to an equipment, and equipment's already going to be good because I wasn't going to kill the Stoneforge. Yeah, I think I fucked that up. They do have to attack the Ugin with the Germ, though. Not attacking the Ugin. I'll respect the hammer. Oh, that still puts me exactly dead. Damn. Alright, well, game 3. Game 3. Ulamog is also notably a good answer to well, not a good answer, but is an answer to a Caldra. Otherwise, don't have a lot of good ways to answer. I could have the other Ugin in here that answers it, but I think I'm better off. You know, like Karn basically answers it because we can make it fall off of the creature, which will also make it lose all the keywords. So it just becomes a 7/7 for a turn, and then is useless. See, I was dead no matter what I did there. I don't know. I guess if I kill the Stoneforge, I'm not dead there. because then they can't get the hammer into play. Maybe that's the better line, because we have the Chalice to shut off all the zeros. No, it's close either way. I'm not certain if, which is, technically the better line. First. Good hand. Let's go. Good hand on the play is a great way to get this. Are they gonna pitch cast a March here? Take out my map? They're trying to think of which one to play. They are pitching for that. Wow. Really respects the map. Play the Saga and play out the Ratchet Bomb. Gives me stuff to do with my mana for the next turns. Obviously, this Temple means we could have gone, like, Tower into Temple Thought-Knot, or, whatever into Thought-Knot, but I think it's more likely that I'm going to want to pop this Ratchet Bomb either right now or next turn. Another March? That'd be annoying. They do? That's so rude. So rude. Play out the Reshaper. It's like worse if we draw mine, but probably not. Thanks for the follows. Appreciate you all. I don't know, I feel pretty good about where we're at in this game. They got, nothing going on. Hand is empty. We have onboard answer to them drawing a hammer. Like, their best draw here is, like, Stoneforge, but even that, I can just, like, Needle. guess I'm supposed to pop this right now, because otherwise they just name Ratchet Bomb and then I don't have an answer to a hammer. But now this means they're probably going to name, like, Karn or Ballista. Just, like, fine, I guess. Name's Karn, sure. I'm not worried about dying next turn though, so I think we're golden. Let's go!
W.
Big W. Large W. Alright, let's edge our way through some chests. 35. It's decent. What the fuck is this card? Lady of Otaria. Some DMU commander card. Neat. I love Goblin Bombardment. It's one of my favorite things that they put in MH2. I think it's my favorite of the reprint cards. Phyrexian Altar. This card's money and paper. It's not so much so online. Oh buddy. Oh buddy. Oh, big man. Sad day for the big man. No fun for him anywhere. Alrighty. That is going to be it for me for tonight, though, because I want to, get some other stuff done. I will be on again, I don't know, sometime this week. Just, check Twitter or wherever else. I'll probably play more of this since it's been treating me pretty well. Let's find somebody to raid. Who is playing Magic? I forget who's playing Modern. Would prefer. Is he really lying like that right now?
He is.
Oh my god. There we go. Let's raid Young Peasy. He's playing Spirits. Neat. Had a lot of people here today. I appreciate y'all coming out here, because I don't think we got rated today at all either. Just everyone's just. I mean, I guess I'm the only one on tonight because everyone's gone at Magic 30. So I appreciate y'all all hanging out. You can follow the stream. It's free. You can follow me on Twitter because I always post whenever I go live and whatnot, as well as whatever other nonsense I post about. Maybe following me on Twitter isn't a good idea, but it is an option, so I will let you know that it is an option. Have a nice night, everybody.